because I would save all my lunch money. I wouldn't eat lunch. I was starving when I got home. I wouldn't eat lunch at school, and I would save all my lunch money. The only problem is they were all $1 bills, and I had to explain why they were all ones. So I started sending him money every month, about $50. And he laughed and said, "Why are all these ones?" I was like, "Oh, you know, it's just my petty cash lying around." And he laughed, he laughed at that. He's like, "Oh, okay. And then he drew me something, and I feel like I want to say I still have it. But when I moved to Florida from New Mexico to Tucson, I don't know where I put it. But it was a calligraphy graffiti piece of paper. And I told him my name was Nikki. So he did my name, you know, my fake name. And it was really, really good. And it was all in red. And basically he told me he was a gangster. I liked that. I felt like, ooh, someone to protect me, you know? And you know how, I feel like gangster love is, really passionate, you know? Because they're all about protecting their woman. Where my blood's at. I'm kidding. I don't want to know where you're at. I did something really stupid. So, I had a friend named Anna. She was my neighbor. She was dating this Mexican guy. He had a friend, and his friend was Mexican too. The only difference is he was supposedly a Crip. Can you see the rest of this? I don't know. I'm asking like you're here. Thought I had ranch. Maybe not. So, one day, I was like, yeah, I'm a blood. I didn't, tell anyone I was a blood, you know? And I wasn't anything, I didn't go to any initiation or anything like that, because you have to get, go to initiation and get the shit beat out of you if you're, a blood, you know? Or if you want to go into a gang. Or prove yourself, you know? It's just funny how I'm, wearing red. That's just a coincidence. I'm not anything. I'm bougie. I'm my own club. We call it the Bougie Badasses. So, I'm, acting like hard ass, right? Bitch, you're not fucking hard just because you have an internet boyfriend who says he's a blood. Who, honestly, isn't even your boyfriend. So, I was like, are you a Crip? Because he was wearing all blue, and I just assumed, you know? And he's like, yeah, are you? And I was like, nah, man, I'm a blood. He's like, what? And he got, so upset. And I was like, nah, man, I'm just kidding. What the fuck? Who does that? A wannabe thug. Yep. Those are real gangs. You don't mess with them, you know? Well, eventually, oh, and Ace never sent me a picture of him. Out of nowhere, what was that? So out of nowhere, Ace just kind of disappeared. And I honestly thought he died. Until he told me his last name. And even if this wasn't his name, it's such a unique name that nobody probably would have it. So I believe I found his MySpace. His MySpace said he was a little older than he said he was, but it wasn't anything crazy. But everything, like, you know, they were repping the Bloods. I mean, it was very obvious it was him. Yeah. And I actually looked him up a few years ago, and he has an Instagram using the same name. I'm like, sorry, you probably hear my throat. I'm like, maybe that really is him, you know? All right, I am so full. This is what I have left. Like, how gorgeous that looks, though, on my light. Excuse me. All right, well, the comments are off, if you haven't noticed. I just don't want them on. It's my channel. If I don't want them on, I don't have to have them on, right? So, yeah. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget, keep it bougie. Kisses for you. I love you. Do you love me? I love you. Yeah. The girls are wilder. The dresses are stronger. No, that's not how it goes. But you guys remember Big Fat Gypsy Wedding? Oh, I want to tell you guys something so bad. You guys, okay, me and Jared was looking for like a series to watch, right? And we clicked on this show, and it was absolutely amazing. It's stunning. It's amazing. We are on season 1. I'm almost done with season 1. I watched like 7 episodes yesterday. I totally binge watched it. It was so good. It's called The 100. I highly recommend it. It has steam